Hey girl, hey. Hey boys, hey. Welcome back to my channel. We are going to do a live Rarity nail strip application. I want to show you ladies how easy it is to use this product. I will put my website down below in the description and in the comments. So we have 200 different designs to choose from. These nails do go on acrylic, on gel, on regular nails, on lead press-ons. They work on any nails at all. You get a pack from my website for $5. This is what the pack looks like. And you are also going to get, if you buy 8, you can add a 9th one and get it for free. So you get 9 total sets for $40. It's buy 8 and get the 9th one free. So I always want to remind people of that. And they are also, it is also a company, Rarity Nails, 100% real nail polish, lasts up to 14 days, and multiple sizes, professional nail care, easy to apply, and a perfect fit. There are 18 double-ended strips. Okay, you can use either side of each strip. And we have a competitor. Theirs costs anywhere between $11 to $14. Ours are exactly the same. We have 200 different sets to choose from. You just open the package up. You slide out your nail strips that come in this plastic wrapping. And you also get these 3 items. You get instructions on the back, but you can just revert back to my video here. You get a nail file. This is great for getting the sides since it's so little. You get a cuticle pusher, which has that kind of end, and then this pointy end on the other side, so you could even clean under your nails with that. Then you get the alcohol prep pad, which is very important. You have to wash your hands before you start, which I have already done, with a degreasing soap. So Dawn, Palmolive, as long as it's got a degreaser in it, you do not want any oils on your hands nor your nails when you start this process. So the first thing you want to do is just kind of take this cuticle pusher and push all your cuticles back, because you do not want to set the strip down on your cuticle. Okay, so you want to just kind of get all of that out of the way, and you do this first before the prep pad. Just push back that cuticle so you can work. It's super easy, but be gentle. This could get dangerous with this stick. You want to be easy on your cuticles. Okay, if you have to turn it around and do it this way, that's fine too. And you just push each and every one of them back. It gets kind of tricky when you have to do the right hand. I'm not left-handed, so I'm not going to worry about those. Okay, but you get the gist. You just push them all back, all the way around. Then you take that alcohol prep pad, and you only need one. It's very thick, and you're going to clean off every single one of your nails. We want to get all the cuticle dust that you just kicked up with that stick. And then you want to let it dry. Now, these are 18 double-ended strips. You could use one strip for 2 nails if your nails aren't very long. So you're going to have a lot left over. That's why you just take off the very top of the package so you are able to reseal them when you're done. I chose these. Is it a clear base and a glitter tip? It's almost like a French manicure, but a glitter tip instead. A lot of girls are doing this right now. I saw some blue ones I really loved. So we cut the top off. We want to save this packaging because we're going to reseal them back in there. This is what they look like. You get 2 of these, okay? And you want to start with your pinkies first, all right? It's getting a little warm in here. You want to start with your pinky nails first because you use your thumbs a lot during this process. And so you take it and you hold it up to your nail and you see if that one's going to fit. That one's a little too skinny for me. So you go to the next one. Oh, yeah, that's going to work great. So You just take this one and you tear it off. I didn't need it. Set it to the side. And you tear that pinky nail off. All right. Then you are going to take this clear tab off of the top of it. Okay. You'll move that to your trash pile. Start a trash pile. Then you see the silver tab right here. You're going to take that off of the backboard and grab that silver tab, pull the backboard off. You see it's clear, you guys. I told you it's clear. It's just a strip. And then I'm going to take that strip. The end closest to the silver tab is for shorter nails. This end is for longer nails. You see it has a lot more clear before the glitter starts. So this end is for longer nails. This end is for shorter nails. But also, if this end is just a tad bit too short, you can turn around and get the end closest to the silver tab here. It's a little bit bigger than this one. So it covered all angles. And so you want to take that silver tab and pull it off, but I use it to hold the strip. And I just lay this piece right above my cuticle on my pinky nail. I just set it right on top of the nail. You see? That's all I did, right? Then I'm going to press it from side to side. All right, and I take the scissors and I look at the back of my nail here and I just trim that around, okay? So I can use it on the other nail. And I pull that off. See, it just comes right off. And I put that in my trash pile. And then I try to use this one over here on this pinky nail. And again, you just set that right above the cuticle. I set it and stuck it on there, and then I went from side to side. Sorry, I've got ink all over my hands. Okay, and then I'm just going to take those scissors and do the same thing. I'm just going to cut that excess off. It's so hard to do it. Okay, it's off, and put it in my trash pile. Now, I need to do the tips. I fold them over the tip of my nail, squeezing the sides together, folding the excess over my actual nail. If you don't have real long nails, you can do it with the cuticle stick over your nail. And then I just overlap and fold it over on both sides. Then I take the big long nail file. I like to use a big one. You can use the little one it comes with if you want. But be very gentle with glitters so you don't take a chunk of your glitter off. But I try to do the sides first. It just seems to be easier to get those corners filed, but file down only. Pick your file back up every time you file downwards. Do not go back and forth. And then eventually the excess will just fall off. So I am loving how easy these strips are to use. And I'm sorry if you hate the sound of a nail file. This video is probably not for you if that's the case. So then, bam, I have a beautiful nail done and ready to go. I love it. I probably should have done this demonstration with a set of nails that was all, you know, one design like I've been wearing, but I really wanted to wear this set. It's called Purple Rain, you guys. It's clear everywhere except for the tips. And I love it. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. Yes. You see? It's almost like a French manicure. And I just stuck it on and bam, it was done. Let me show you the next one. I just folded the excess over. You know, just fold it over and then file downwards. It's very important that you pick that file up and don't saw back and forth, because if you saw back and forth, it's just going to chip. You have to be very careful with that. So again, we got all the excess off that one. You can look at the back side and make sure there's nothing still there. And again, you can get the sides with this little bad boy very easily with the nail file it comes with. You just run your side of your nail down each side of it. And then look at the back and make sure there's no excess. And if there is, you just file it off. But again, it's very important to only file downwards, not up and down, because it will lift the strip. And there's that one. Beautiful. Oh, I had some excess left on it when I showed it to you. There we go. Love it. So there's that. Now I'm going to do the ring fingers. And I'll just go to that very next strip and see if it's going to work. And it's a tad bit too small, so I'm going to move it over. And I just ripped it right off of here, the next one. Again, you have to get the clear paper off, or the clear strip off, put it in your trash pile, grab that silver strip to separate it from the backboard. You can throw the backboard in your trash pile and then just lay that strip right on the nail. Let's see if I can do it backwards. So just lay it right above your cuticle. Let's see if I did it right. No. Anyway, you're just going to lay it right on top above the cuticle. See? And then you smash it back and forth. Make sure you do not lay it on the cuticle. Just smash it back and forth. And then go to the end of it. Make sure you don't get any bubbles underneath, especially with these clear ones. And bam, it's on there. So I will take the scissors and trim it. All the way around. And that won't be enough to do my other nail, so I will have to just get rid of that. And then tuck the excess over the nail. Take the little file and do the corners. It's so much easier to do that with this little file. You just go on the corners and drag it out, not back and forth. You have to pick up. And then the big file on the tips. And bam. And it's so easy, you guys. Plus, look, I'm already spitting on myself. I'm sorry. Plus, you don't have to wait for it to dry. Like, you're already filing on nail polish. You just stuck to your nails. You would never be able to do this in any other situation. So, it's great. It's phenomenal. And it is affordable. $5 you can get these for. And then shipping is only $4.95, no matter how many you get, no matter how many sets you get. But if you do buy 8 sets, you need to remember that you get a free 9th set. So make sure that you add that bad boy to your cart, that you don't check out without getting the 9th set. But look at, let me, there it is. Look at how awesome that looks, guys. I love it. So pretty. Now I have to do the other one. And if this is something you think that you could do, it's free to sign up with my company. You don't have to buy a kit. You don't have to. I'm just going to pull the other strip right off of there and use it on the other finger. You don't have to buy any kits. You don't have to go active or spend any money to start selling them. It's a free website. This is a like groundbreaking opportunity for people that need a side hustle or a job to work from home, and you don't have money to invest like in all those other companies that charge. Like I also sell Mary Kay, and they make you spend 225, well 450, because you make 50% with Mary Kay. But they have you spend 450 every 3 months or you go inactive. And that's what happened is I sold to all my friends and family, and then the stuff lasts forever with Mary Kay. And so everybody's all stocked up, and I didn't have the money to buy any more product. I've got product sitting over there. So I had to take a break from Mary Kay until December 1st, when I'm going to make my order to go active again. But I just stuck that on there just like I showed you guys how to do it. You stick it on there right above the cuticle. You use scissors to cut the excess off. If you have shorter nails, you could use the excess on the other nail on the other hand. Again, it's easier to start with the pinky and move towards the thumb because you use your thumb a lot to dig off excess that you file off. So make sure you do that last. They do take like 20 minutes to cure before you can start getting them wet and stuff. So you want to keep that in mind as far as using them to, separate a nail strip before they're dry. So let me just get that off of there, and bam, that one's done. And you can just look at the back of it and make sure that there's no nail hanging off the edge. And bam, we have 2 done here. So I just got my 3 more fingers to do. Next up is the middle finger. And we are going to use the side closest to the silver tip here because my middle finger is not as long as the rest of them. So I want to use the short side for the middle finger. And I just lay it right above the cuticle there and smash, and bam, we are good. So I'm going to take that off and trim it. I will not use that on the other side just because I can see my oil print on the clear. So I don't want to have that underneath on my other nail. So then I just placed it on there, trimmed it off, and I take the thin file that it comes with and I do the edge to get the corners pretty much of each side of the nail. And I file down only. And I get rid of the corner. And then I use the big file for the tip. And it seems to be working for me just fine. You use whatever. I do have a glass file that I use for my nails when I'm actually like giving my nails a manicure or whatever and shaping them before I put the set on. So I only use this emery board file to apply the sets. I don't really use them to shape my nails or anything. So I believe I got all that. Bada bing, bada boom. And we have another nail. Beautiful. And then we can move on to the next one. So to make sure everything was out. Okay. Oh, I'm starting to sound wheezy. I need to stop using that jewel. So now this one's almost too big. No, it's not. I'm going to use this one. That's fine. So this one will be my other middle finger. Oh, I forgot to take the clear strip off. There we go. And then I'm just going to place that right there. Nope. And you can lift it up if it doesn't place right and move it over. Bam. And I'm just going to use the scissors and trim it. And you guys get the concept. So it is super easy to put these on. I'm just going to finish up these last ones so you guys can see when I'm not talking how fast it goes. Because right now I'm slowing up the process. And the point I'm trying to prove that you can do this really fast. You could do it driving down the road. I've done it camping before, so it's super easy to apply these anywhere, at work, in the bathroom, anywhere. And how quick you can get a full set on. So I'm a perfectionist though, and I'm always like trying to make everything perfect. So just get that out of there. And we are good. So bam! All right, next is the pointers and the thumbs. And just get these. Take the clear part off. The silver strip. Place it on the pointer. The Poindexter, as Rich Lux says. I'm going to cut that side. And I don't think I'll be able to use it on the other side. So, yep, tossing it. Then just making sure I get all the wrinkles out. Pushing it around. Use this on the corners, remember? And we want to use it on the other corner. I know that sound doesn't sound so bad with this one. Then bam, that one's on and we're good. This just gets on the side so well. And then it just flings it. This emery board is gentle. Okay, so that one's done. Voila. All right. Let me just do this one more. I'm so sorry. I thought my nose was going to run. All right. Then I just pulled another one off. I'm just going to stick it right above my cuticle over here. Remember, not on the cuticle. And then bam. It's on there. You smash it side to side. Use the scissors to cut. And then I fold it over the tips of the nails, whatever the excess is, or use the cuticle stick if you have very short nails, and tuck it under. Then use this small file that it comes with to get the sides straight first. Before you file the tips, remember, only go downwards. Okay. And then I like to have a big one just because I have more control with it on this nail file. And then you just look at the back side to make sure there's no excess hanging over. And there wasn't. And boom, this one's done. So it's that simple, that easy. And then you have a beautiful nail such as this. So now let me just do the thumbs real fast. Sure I have all of that taken care of. Perfect. Ta-da! Let's see there. Turn it better. Ta-da! Let me do the thumbs so you can see the final product. So we're just going to take one of these really big ones. Remember, clear strip off. Grab that silver tab and just place this right above the cuticle on the thumb. And it's better to be a little above the cuticle than on the cuticle. Trust me, it will lift if you leave it on the cuticle. So I just flatten it out and I take the scissors and I cut around my nail to make it easier on me. And bam. So then I fold whatever's left over the nail. You would tuck it in with the cuticle pusher if it was a shorter nail. Then I use the little file to go on the side to get any excess around the corners off before I do the tips. And then I file downward on the tips with a nail file, down only. You can't really see because I'm going so fast, but I am picking this file up every time I go down on this nail. And I am not sawing back and forth at all at any point in time. So bam, done. That nail is done. That's how fast you can do them if you're not trying to do a tutorial. So there's that. All right. And then I'm going to do the other one really fast and then show you all the nails. Pull that off, that clear strip. Grab that silver tab, pull off the white backboard, throw it away. While I'm holding it, stick it right above the cuticle on the thumbnail, then go from side to side, okay? That's how you flatten it on the nail, side to side. Then turn it around, cut it with nail trimming scissors. Around, use your edge as your baseline or right above it so you can tuck it. Cut down and bam. All right, so then this is my last nail, you guys. After you trim it, you tuck the excess that you have left over your nail, short or long, as I said, too many times probably. And then take the little file it comes with down the side of the nail or on the corner on both sides because it's small enough to fit on the side of the nail. And then you just file downwards on the tip. You can use this nail file if you want to. I like using this big one because it makes it more smooth. Not as gritty, I guess. The grit count is not as high. All right, so there we go. And then we are done. It normally would not take 30 minutes to put on a set. It would be 15 minutes, but I had to show you and talk to you. So that's Rarity Nails. It's also free to join. So if you're looking to join, you just go to my website as if you were shopping and you click become a consultant. You put it in your shopping cart, and when you check out, it will be $0. Okay. And once you check out, you will be a consultant and they'll give you your free website and email, and you'll just share that with people and they'll be able to buy from you. You'll be able to go on and buy them for $5 a piece, but once 3 days from the transaction completing, you will get 25% of whatever you spent back, even on your own personal orders. So that's pretty awesome. This is Mama Beauties here. Thank you to all my humble beauties out there. Signing off with beautiful nails. These are called Purple Rain. I do believe, yes, Purple Rain. They are clear base and a purple glitter tip. Love them. Love them. Bye. I'm going to get my granddaughter, so you guys will not see me again tonight. I tried to go live on YouTube. It didn't work, so I guess that takes some time. And I will be going live to do this giveaway tomorrow since my granddaughter will be here in just a few. Bye, bye, bye.